birthday was this past month at the end of March, right? We'd like to take a little trip up to Gatlinburg or the Pigeon Forge area, that kind of strip out there. I love to hit up flea markets and antique stores. I found 2 items that I never thought that I would find anywhere like that. Both are in amazing condition. I've always wanted them both in my collection. Can't believe I found them. I just had to make a video showing these 2 things off. So please sit back and enjoy these 2 beautiful finds. I know, right? I know. The old school Blu-ray jumbo steel box set of Friday the 13th and the double pack of the Book of the Deads from Evil Dead 1 and 2. This still in the plastic. It has been opened, but still in the plastic, and the box is in great condition. This has got every single thing still in it. You don't find this like this, especially for how much less money I paid for it now that the Shout Factory box came out. So we'll take these one at a time. Let's start with Friday the 13th. Besides your normal, just like scuffs and tiny shelf wear that you get on anything that's super glossy like this thing is in immaculate condition. It still has this little rubber band around it. These were the first things to either get lost or break, and this one's still intact. This was a jumbo box. It wasn't, before Shout Factory put out their giant box set that is the most beautiful thing ever, this was selling anywhere, I mean, $200 and up is how much this was reselling for, people trying to get out of their collections. It comes with all the movies and a bunch of goodies. This was like the best box to get before the Shout Factory box came out. Do I need this? No, I don't need this. But the fact that I got this for under $100, I had to pick it up because I've always wanted it. A long time ago, I was watching one on eBay and it was sitting at like $120 for the longest time. I thought to myself then, maybe $150, okay? Within the last 5 minutes of that auction, it skyrocketed past $200. Absolutely ridiculous. The inside, everything you get with this, everything's still in the plastic. Whoever owned this just bought it, put it on the shelf just like this. I love this box set. So we take the rubber band off. This image and the title, great embossing. I mean, you can kind of see, look at that, look at that. I love the gloss. I love that. Opens up just like a giant book. You're greeted with that. That's awesome. And here is the booklet that comes with it. So in the booklet, you basically just get a breakdown of all the films one by one. I love that picture. Sad Jason on the edge of his bed. That's great. But here you get a breakdown of all the movies from the first one all the way to the 2009 remake. This even has Freddy vs. Jason in it. But you get a little, some text and some photos for each film on each page. Behind the scenes photos, stills from the movie. This is a great little booklet to have. Promotional shots that they included. You gotta love Jason X. It was the most ridiculous thing ever. Classic Jason versus Freddy promotional shot. Love that. Great little booklet, full of great stuff. 2 of the goodies you get, again, both of which are still in the plastic. You get an iron-on patch for Camp Crystal Lake that you can just slap on any blue jean jacket that you may have, okay? And then you also get 3D glasses because yes, Jason 3D in this set has the option to watch it in 3D, and they included these 3D glasses. Look at that. This is amazing. These have never been out of the package. That's awesome. So the films themselves come in this hard booklet. It's pretty cool how they did it. Now I know a lot of people aren't a fan of the discs inside the paper sleeves. I get it. If you're not careful, your disc can get scratched. But being in the booklet like this and having each opening kind of dedicated to the film that it's for, that's pretty awesome. I will say the one downfall of this set, which I kind of get it, you know, you can only put so many movies. Once you get to like, here's a final chapter. Once you get to 5 and 6, they start putting 2 movies on one disc. So here's New Blood and Jason Takes Manhattan, both films on one disc. That part kind of sucks, but I get it. I'm pretty sure that they had a box set before this, I think, and that's how these movies came. So they just used the same disc and put it in this awesome steel box. Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X are on the same disc. Freddy vs. Jason on its own disc. Yeah, I love that picture. The showdown, that's awesome. And then you've got the 2009 remake. I mean, and then you get this bonus disc. Now the bonus disc is a DVD, but it's just bonus features, guys. Calm down, it's okay. We don't need that in Blu-ray or 4K. But this was a great way to package it right here. This was a great find. I'm super excited to have it on the shelf. I've been wanting this for so long, but let's get to the next thing I found. You don't just find these at a flea market. Are you serious right now? I owned the first one way back in the day. Never owned the second one. I knew the 2-pack existed, never seen one in person. This was sitting on a shelf surrounded by DVDs and VHSs. I had to own it. I talked the guy down a little bit, still got a hell of a deal. These things go for stupid money. This is a DVD set, long before the Blu-ray release. You get lots of bonus features, really cool. If you've never seen one of these in hand, they are super squishy and really gross. I'm definitely going to leave them like this on the shelf because as time goes on, if sun comes through the blinds, or if you touch these for too long, the grease on your fingers, these will dry up and just start cracking. So I appreciate the previous owner buying this, opening it. I don't even think he watched the movies, and I'll show you why here in a second. And then keeping them in here. The only thing I can't get off is the security tag. I'm afraid if I try to get that off, it's gonna rip the cellophane, and I don't want to do that. So let's get into the first one real quick. I don't know what this is made of. I don't want to know what this is made of, but it's squishy, okay? It's gross. It's got a skin feel to it. That's why I love it so much. There's an ear on the back, okay? There's an ear on the back. It makes you want to throw up. Here's why I don't think the previous owner even watched the movies, because when you open these, they still have the tissue paper in here. When I saw that, I was like, this guy never even, are you serious right now? But in here, you get pages from the book, drawings, crazy writing. Love this. And in the back, you get a little booklet. The booklet itself, nice glossy finish, has things that you can actually read with behind the scenes photos, stills, different artwork, promotional posters, pictures of those things from across the world. Some of these posters have got Japanese writing on them. Just a really long, great content if you want to sit back and read this. This is the one I owned back in the day, and I do remember reading this entire booklet, but it just slips right back into that scary bitch right there. And then in the back, you have a nice little housing for the DVD and your chapter selection. I'm I'm not gonna swap this out for anything because I'm gonna leave this set as is. Again, this is gross. I don't think I can. I mean, you can look at that. See how it look? It's like, oh, there goes the tissue paper. I'm gonna throw up. Let's look at part 2. That one's missing an eyeball. Huh. And also has an ear. That's gross, guys. And it's squishy too. Listen, I know I've said squishy a lot, but I don't think you understand. If you've never held one of these before, I don't know what these are made out of, but I get why it would dry out and just start cracking. So we're gonna leave these alone as much as possible. This one missing the tissue paper. Let's make a note of that, shall we? But look, even the inside of these books is just gross. More artwork. Oh, I love that. Look at that. That is awesome. I mean, this is just stupid. These drawings are insane. I love that. Look at that. That one's awesome. This one sadly did not come with a booklet. They went all out on the first one. They didn't go very far on this one. The pages are cool and everything. You get the disc, you get the chapters list. No booklet in this one, which is kind of a downer. You do get this little special thanks. Look at that. That's nice. You want me to read it to you? Because I'm not. This is gross. This is also gross. This is a disgusting set. And I am absolutely ecstatic to finally own it. I kicked myself daily for selling the first one. And I've always wanted both of them in my collection. So, I'm not even gonna tell you what I paid for these, but if you look this set up on eBay, less than half that. This guy had no idea what he had, and God bless him. So that was it. That was my adventure in Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge for my birthday. Great food was had, good times, and money spent. It's a beautiful thing. Hey, reach out to me anywhere, TikTok, Instagram, everything. Links in this description. There's a link tree on my Instagram with all my links on it. Thank each and every one of you over on Instagram that happened to wish me a happy birthday, because I did make an announcement that I was going to be gone that weekend, and any DMs were probably just not going to be answered. So thank you for those. That was awesome of you. Again, more to come, guys, but this I had to share. So I really hope you enjoyed watching this. Probably a short video. That's fine. If you can, these you can get cheap now. Go get one. Find one like this that nobody hardly touch. This is still ridiculous. But listen, if you can find one at a price you feel good about, I highly recommend you grab it, because they're gross. And I love it so much. Subscribe, like this video, add some comments. If you have either one of these, let me know how awesome you think they are. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Physical media for life, my friends.